Doodlebud here, and for the French Canadians out there, it's Doodlebud. We're doing a special St. Patrick's Day episode, and in that, we're celebrating some Irish pens and Irish-themed inks, and we're going to do a giveaway. I have two fountain pen brands in my collection that originate from Ireland. The first most popular one is Gravitas. This brand has been around for a number of years now, and Ben Walsh reached out to me quite a few years ago now. That time's ticking on here, but he sent me some pens to review. I was quite impressed. Just the overall build quality, attention to detail, level of machining, all that type of stuff, and some innovative features. So I've enjoyed my Gravitas pens and getting to know Ben Walsh. Another brand from Ireland that's new to the scene goes by 5040. Was introduced to them just recently, a few months ago, and they have a couple of their pens, their pocket pen, their Titan model as well. Super great pens. Same story with those, with the level of engineering and attention to detail. So we're just going to go through these a little bit. So I'm doing a special little St. Patrick's Day episode. For St. Patrick's Day, there's some sales going on. I connected with PenVenture and Gravitas and 5040 just to ask, is there some stuff going on? And they said, absolutely. And 5040 wasn't really even planning on it, but then I said, well, you should maybe look into that. You're in Ireland. He said, okay, sure. So he's doing a 10% on St. Patrick's Day on his pens as well. So if you're looking for some sales, check it out. I know with Gravitas, there's a range, just depending on which models and stuff like that. Some are going to be super sale, some are going to have a little bit of a discount. So yeah, check all the website, all the details. I don't know all that information ahead of time, so check it out there. They said they got some fun sales coming on for St. Patrick's Day. To go along with it, I had to get this ink. I've been thinking about this ink for years. I just never went around and bought it. I don't know why, because I absolutely love it. So I'll do a little bit of writing here in the video with this Mont Blanc Irish Green ink, just for some fun. On top of with the giveaway, I'm adding in some stuff. So we're going to be giving away one of these pens here. This is the Dinkey, and this is the other one called the Quark. These are from Gravitas. So we're going to have a double giveaway. What I'm going to add in they're green. It's the Jinhao 82. What I'm going to do to these is I'm going to be zapping this with my X-Tool laser and changing the texture on the tipping at a very, very microscopic level. I did a video about this. You can check it out. I'll try to remember to leave it in the description, but you'll see what it's like, and it gives a very, very nice feedback, a little bit sort of like the Sailor branded pens. So I'm going to include, along with a winner of the Quark and the winner of the Dinkey, you're going to get, these pens don't exist, but you're going to get one. So there we go there. And then I'm also going to include one of my nib blocks to go with it, and it's also printed in green. This one's defective. I was doing a test, and the test caused this line. So yours will not have the line. It'll be perfect. But yeah, you'll get one of my nib adjustment blocks to go with it as well. So yeah. So that's just the starter. Let's get into the details of all the pens and all the stuff you see here. Let's chat about some of the 5040 stuff first. This is the 5040 Pocket GT. I just recently gave away two of these. There was a brass one with an antique brass. Actually, it is available now. There's a limited quantity he did. He got such a good feedback from that look. He made a small batch available. So if you're looking to pick one of those up, I saw them just sort of on his Instagram. But yeah, they have brass, titanium, and aluminum. So nice pocket pen. You can check out the whole review and all that stuff. But yeah, really enjoyable pen there. So he's got a pocket pen, and then he's got this one here. This is the Titan. It comes in a few different combinations, a few different finishes. There's one here which is Altum, and then it has a titanium knob, titanium cap. And then we also have this one here. It's the same idea, but in this case, it's just a basic acrylic. So it's not Altum, but it's a nice clear, optically clear acrylic. So that looks really nice too for those who don't like the Altum color. And then there is also the carbon fiber. So it has more of a smoky acrylic, but then I think it's called pultruded carbon fiber. So really nice feel to it. Much lighter because the cap is not metal, although titanium is relatively light compared to say stainless steel or brass and stuff like that. It still has some weight to it. So yeah, this for a lot of folks just might be a little more reasonable in the weight. So these are fun pens. I'm not going to give full reviews on these. I'll leave links in the description so you can learn more about all the stuff you have here. But yeah, check out their website and check out the discount they got going on if you've been thinking about one of those. I have a brand new pen from Gravitas that just arrived. So this is the piston filler. This is carbon fiber, and it's got titanium as well. So this, I have to tell you, It's a sleek pen. It's really, really sleek. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, just the way this sits in my hand and how it feels, I really enjoy writing small, especially small printing. I'll get you try to zoomed in here. And yeah, I don't know what it is. It just feels, of course, on camera, it's impossible to do because I'm trying to focus and I'm not in a natural writing position. See, I'm trying to talk and I'm messing it up. But for whatever reason, even though it's a fairly large pen and it has a fairly large nib, and that is terrible printing. I like writing quite small with this. Let me stop talking and show you what I mean so I don't mess it up. I did the 5040 pen underneath just as a comparison. Now they don't look that different, but when you get up close, I don't know what it is. I just feel that Gravitas one, just the balance, and it could be the nib as well. There's a bit of a coating on the nib. I'm just grabbing the pen here to show you. So I don't know if that has to do with the feel on the page or whatever. It's tough to see, just the contrast is tough, but for whatever reason, it's more in control. See, if you see like the crosses on my T, they're much more horizontal. For whatever reason, I would just go at an angle. So yeah, just some of the loops, like everything's fine. This pen writes great, but for whatever reason, when this pen hit the page, yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Just could be the balance, it could be the texture, whatever it is. Just for my particular hand, I feel like I just have really, really precise control the way this is sitting on the page for me. I'll have a full review coming up on that one really soon. Let's look at some other stuff. First up, this here is the Gravitas Pocket Pen. It's sort of been re-released. There's a new version that's come out as well. The dimensions are a little bit different from the original. I have a video that goes into all those details, but there it is there. Great solid pen. This one's in full stainless steel, so it is heavy. I think most people might opt for the aluminum or titanium version, but if you like a heavy pen, you're going to go for brass or stainless steel, something like that. This thing has a Delrin liner in there too, so it's a nice feel in those threads. It really feels good, and the seal is just crazy good. It has an O-ring down here, and it engages nicely into the cap. I tested this on my little benchtop airplane simulator that maybe you've seen me use. My hand was getting sore pumping the little vacuum pump, and I put this pen in there, nib down, and when I opened it up, there wasn't even a single drop came out. So I went down pretty far as that little poor machine's willing to go, and this thing didn't leak. So that's really neat. He also has lots of different materials, which is really cool. He likes to play around. And this one here, this is the Dinkey, and in this case, it's steel, but it's Damascus steel. So what happens, there's a layering effect from different grades of steel being forged together. And depending what you do and how it's done and the different grades and all that type of stuff, the end result can look quite different. It's very popular in knives, so you can have like these little drops, teardrops, you can have waves, all sorts of just gorgeous patterns you can do, and it can, quite visually stunning. You can fake it, so I faked it on this knife. This is just a little pocket knife. I like the handles, it's G10, but nothing special. And so I did this with my laser. So now it looks like it's a Damascus blade because you can fake it. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, this isn't faked. This is the real deal. Then some of the other materials. Where's the other Dinkey? Here we go. Sorry, that is the Quark. Here is the Dinkey. This is the Ultim version. So, you got some more weight in here. All like on the website, they'll have the weights and everything else. And I will do reviews so you can wait a little bit to see those. But the Ultim version is nice. It acts as a demonstrator. You can see all your ink. You can eyedropper it. You can take a little cartridge. I do have the new Kaweco converter, the foldable one, and I'm going to be doing a showdown with all the pocket pens I have to see which ones it fits. So keep your eyes out for that video. So there we go there. And then also has his cool rainbow PVD, or I think he calls it Skittles, is what he calls it. On the Dinkey and a lot of his other pens as well. That color combination kind of sells out quick, whether It's, you know, in his pocket pen or the Century pen or whatever model, they'll come out. But it's such a gorgeous finish on there. So yeah, he loves playing with his materials and his different finishes and just different sizes and dimensions. This is the new Quark that is available right now. I'm trying to time this video so for St. Patrick's Day or possibly the day before. So you may have to wait one day depending when this video comes out. But yeah, it talks about the different spins on quarks. I'm not going to get into into particle physics. We'll save that for another time. And also, that's not my field. But there we go. So this is a screw to post instead of the Dinkey is just a slide to post version. Sorry, that's the Quark. They're fairly similar just to the eye really quick here. But there we go. So unscrews and post that way versus with the Quark pen, it's a screw to post. But another nice thing, they have a picture of a lineup of all their pens so you can see them side by side. But here they are there. Right, you can see my hand size. So just a little bit thicker in the Dinkey, and the Quark is still just smaller still, but the way it posts screw to post, that was a decision there. Otherwise, it has to post fairly deep, and then it could just be too small. But I know why this is a screw to post, so that it could still be a long pen. That was a good decision. I figure it's time to bust out the Mont Blanc Irish Green. And let's do a little green on green action. We have an ink bubble. Let me do this in slow-mo and see how it turns out. I won't know how that looked until after this video is done and I'm editing. But let's dip it and do a little writing. I just picked this up from a local pen shop here in Vancouver. I don't know why I waited so long to pick up this ink. I've been wanting to for a while, but I just never bothered. But I am really, really enjoying it. I'll do a full review so you can get my thoughts on it and have just comparisons of other greens. But if you're looking for a fun green ink, I definitely would give the Irish Green by Mont Blanc a go. So a bit of a sneak peek of what I got coming up, and also just a heads up of all the stuff going on for St. Patrick's Day. There could be some other things going on too, but I know 5040 and Gravitas in combination with PenVenture, they got some stuff going on for St. Patrick's Day. So again, check out their sites for all the exact details. I don't want to misspeak on the video, and then it's different when you go to the site. How to enter the draw. So again, to recap, whoever responds to me first will get the choice, but you will be getting either a Quark or the Dinkey. First, you need to be a subscriber, and next you need to leave a comment down below. It is St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. We will do the draw 1 week later on Monday, March 24th. A random comment picker will be used to pick someone out of the comment section. I will make a community post. I will tag you, and you will have 48 hours to reach out. There will be instructions in the post. And if you don't do it within that time, I'll pick someone else. There will be 2 winners total. The first person who reaches out to being selected, you'll have your choice between the 2 pens. So here is the Quark aluminum anodized or the Dinkey in Altum. And then, of course, what you're going to get with it. Here it is here. One of these Jinhao pens, which I will be modifying with my laser to give it a cool feedback sensation. And also one of these green nib adjustment blocks. Now, do you have to go out and buy something new on St. Patrick's Day to celebrate fountain pens? Absolutely not. But I know some folks, they got rubber arms that you can just bend, and they're always looking for something, and maybe St. Patrick's Day, they want to do something fun. So yeah, that would be my go-to green ink for St. Patrick's Day. Maybe in the comments, if you want to leave one, what is your green ink on St. Patrick's Day, or potentially your favorite green pen, or whatever it is, something for St. Patrick's Day if you're looking for an idea. But yeah, these are some great pens out of Ireland, whether it's 5040, Gravitas, lots of options. Check out their sites for all the details. Again, maybe just do a little window shopping or something down the road, but we'll leave it there for now. Anyways, appreciate you watching the videos. Don't forget, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. We'll catch you on the draw on March 24th. Good luck to everybody, and we'll catch you next time.